So I was on my modeling shoot, right? And I'm in this lineup with girls. They hired me, and I'm talking to the girl who called me for the gig. And she was like, yeah, I'm giving her advice, life advice. And she's like, yeah, I just think it's my age, I'm much older than you. And I was like, girl, how old do you think I am? And she was like, 20, 24, 22. And I was like, I'm 30. Girl, I'm 30 years old. And guys, I've told you this so many times, but you keep forgetting. And all the girls in the lineup, there was one other girl who was 31. And all the other girls, 21, 18. But I was looking at them and I was looking at these girls, remembering how I felt at that age, and remembering how I felt so uncomfortable in my own skin until I started facing my fears this year. I felt so uncomfortable. And I'm looking at these girls and they're gorgeous. I see their full potential. I have nothing to lose at this gig, and they are feeling they have everything to lose, and they are questioning themselves. And they're questioning, like, am I pretty enough? Am I good enough? And they're thinking the casting directors are looking at them and just viewing them as a piece of meat, basically. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, do they not see how incredibly not only gorgeous but smart, full of potential they are? It is so, so, so important not to get caught up in looks and your worth compared to looks. Remember, charm is deceptive, beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. That is what will hold up over time. And I saw so many incredibly gorgeous women who just were not holding themselves confidently, and they're literally models. Do you know how many people don't have confidence and have no reason not to have it? So if you ever look at models and compare yourself to them, or you're feeling like you could never amount or should feel confident because you don't look a certain way, even the most beautiful models that I've ever met are still unconfident. Speaking and asking questions to the most gorgeous people I've ever met in my life, the most confident people were not the most beautiful people I've ever met. In fact, the most beautiful people I've ever met were the most uncomfortable. Truly, the most beautiful people I've ever met were also the most unconfident people that I've ever met. Truthfully and logically, confidence does not just come magically from looks or gaining a certain physique or something physical. It comes from here and here combined. Making what you know up here felt here. Making the truths that Christ says about you known here and felt here. The unconditional love of Christ is real, and you can experience it. It gives you full boldness and confidence. I'm going to be making more videos on how to do that and how to really truthfully believe the identity that Christ gives us, and how that actually gives us confidence that lasts and surpasses beauty, surpasses anything physical we can experience in this world.